Come, gather round, everyone. They're about to talk Disney. I am still so confused as to whether I'm going to eat at Connections or Creations. So the only way I can keep them straight is I have to think, okay, well, my mouth connects to my stomach, so I guess that's Connections.
So I call Catherine to see how dinner at the restaurant is going, and she says, I can't talk to you right now. I'm talking to Mickey. So I'm like, okay, here's the big cheese. I get it. And then she says, hold on, he wants to talk. So she FaceTimes me, and I'm FaceTiming with Mickey as I'm getting ready for the podcast.
I don't understand why people spend hard-earned money on a Mickey ice cream sandwich in the parks. I mean, we literally all have ice cream sandwiches in our freezers at home. We don't have Mickey bars. From the mind and creator of the Disney YouTube channel Living in Diz comes a whole new Disney podcast. Okay, can we talk some serious Disney here now? Nope. Get ready for all the Disney knowledge that you can handle. It's Corey. It's Lawrence. It's the DIZPod.
You are now listening to a member of the Disney Podcast family. Head over to Disney Podcast Family on Instagram to see all the latest posts for this show and links to other great Disney podcasts.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live.
Very nice. Hello and welcome everyone to the DIZPod. We do this live because we do it for you. And hello up there, Lawrence. How are you doing today, my friend?
I am great. I'm doing great. Can't complain at all. How about you?
Oh, you know, this is the first time that I have relaxed since I've been off of work on Monday night. I did over 3,000 steps in Walt Disney World yesterday in like 85 degrees with it feels like 1,000. And why would you do that? Well, I wasn't even in the parks until like 4 o'clock because I am, maybe we'll make an announcement today what we're doing. I was getting content for a new series that we're doing, and I put in many hours doing that prior to this and a lot yesterday, grabbing a lot of content. So I'll talk about my path for during Inside the Parks and Inside the Vlog, I guess, is what it's going to be, unless we come up with a better name than that. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. And yeah, I did the party. And today, this was on the docket for a long time. Tammy and I ordered brand new shelving for the garage, and it was just time to put those totes up on something organized. And so I moved a lot of stuff out to the driveway. Some of it didn't make it back in, which is good, and it looks a lot more organized now. I sent you photos or video, so I mean, we still have stuff, so I did the best I could do. And we have space, a lot of space in the center.
So my question is, are you available for hire?
Yes, but I'm expensive. You're going to have to pay for my room, board, travel, and then we'll talk about the dollars.
It might be worth it. I'm telling you, it might be worth it. We've been in this for 9 years, so, you know, there's quite a bit of stuff.
If you team up with your other North Carolinians, are you North Carolinians?
Yes, North Carolinians.
Ooh, I guessed it right. If you team up with them, we might be able to put together a package.
There you go.
You know, so to swing a deal. I'm always about swinging deals. So yeah, so I took a shower, I sat down, and I started editing for the vlogs that we have coming out. And I got so comfortable, I started falling asleep. So this is waking me up now. I'm tired. If you see me, welcome to the video, everyone. If you see me yawn, don't at me in the chat.
I took my nap.
or
today.
websites?
You know,
Did you? Yeah, Tammy wanted to know if you took your nap.
Yes. Yeah, I took my nap today. We won't say what time it is so I don't get in trouble with work, but I took a nap. Yeah, that sofa is very comfortable.
Love that. Love that. I was so tired last week from recovering from heat exhaustion that I was like, let me just close my eyes in the car for a few minutes. You know, let me just, before I go into this next building, let me just close my eyes. But I didn't, but I wanted to. I so wanted to. So I've worked harder physically in the last 2 days than I did all week last week at work because my work isn't physical. At least the PT part of it isn't super physical.
Mm-hmm.
So now, we'll do food and wine tomorrow. And whenever I come home, I'll relax. And Friday will be a very relaxing day. So I've got some relaxing days coming up in the course of this vacation. Sunday, Monday, unless we're in the parks with you on Sunday. But I'm leaving that up to the boy.
Okay. All right.
And he may want to chill at home. So we'll see. We'll see. But you don't get to the parks early either.
No, we we are not rope droppers.
I mean, if you...
We'll stumble into the park at like 11, 12.
Right. Well, that probably would be when I would probably show up too. So tomorrow will be an early one for me. So yeah, I'm excited about this podcast. I'm very excited. So I'm going to hand it over to you to get this thing started. We have a lot to cover, and I'm excited. The food just looks amazing. Did I hear or did I dream that there's like 51 booths this year?
So I don't know if that's correct, but I can tell you looking at the menus in preparation for the show tonight, you might be really close, if not on it, because there seemed to be a lot. It looked like a lot. And maybe that's why, it was more, it went back to its regular timeline because there's quite a bit of booths. So I'm excited to see all the food and I get to try it. Maybe not first day like you will tomorrow, but we'll be there on Saturday. So
Purple Pleasure in chat says the last time you rope dropped quotes was 1988.
So 1988 would have been, there was an anniversary of some sort. Was it 88? I don't know. I remember there was an anniversary and they were giving away a prize every 15 seconds. It was 15th anniversary or something. And they were giving away a prize like every 15 seconds or something. And we won. I don't remember what it was. Mom, maybe you remember. I don't remember.
Happy 6th anniversary Epcot.
I don't remember.
They were doing.
Yeah. So folks, listen, we are asking you tonight. Normally we don't do this, but we are asking you tonight to switch over to the DIZPod. If you're watching on my channel or if you're watching on Living in Diz, we're asking you to switch over to the DIZPod. That link is in the chat. It is pinned to the chat. Normally we don't really care, but there's a new feature that we have for the show tonight, and it's only available on the True DIZPod channel. So if you switch over there, you'll be able to participate. It's going to be very interactive for all of you. I'm kind of excited to see how this works. And so let me bring that up so you guys can see it. So we want to know where you're watching from tonight. So if you're watching on the DIZPod channel, go ahead and type your answer in the chat, and we're actually going to populate that map that is on screen. So that'll be pretty cool, and we'll be using that throughout the show as we talk about different things in Food and Wine Festival. We'll be asking your opinions, and we'll actually be able to populate them right on the screen. So this will be very, very cool, I think. You guys tell me if you think I'm lame or not, but I thought it was kind of cool. I found this morning, so kind of excited to see that. See, it's already populating the map there.
There you go. As you all put your destinations in or where you live, it is coming up on the map. This is really cool to see. So it looks like it repeats America. I see that. Okay.
Yeah. I can probably zoom in, and that would.
FC Helmet just subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. We appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to the DIZPod, definitely just subscribe to the DIZPod and subscribe over at Living in Diz, because we do a podcast. Well, this, and but we do 2 live streams a week and 2 vlogs a week, and we're trying to get some shorts out. We're trying to get Disney to you in all formats.
Yeah, Melissa. The link should be pinned to the top of the chat section there. For the new one.
Lawrence, this is going to challenge my geography skills, which are nil. So above South America? Is that South America?
Above South America is Florida.
Well, what do we look? We've got 2 red dots up there. They look like the drones coming out to test the weather at Disney Springs.
So I don't have anything populating in the Caribbean yet, but I do have Greece, it looked like, and of course the UK, Newport.
There you go. Oh, there's Andy. There's Andy, and who's down below there? Yeah, who's that?
Who is that?
Greece. Could that be Sharon? Is Sharon trying to watch the DIZPod in Greece?
I don't know. It won't let me click on her though. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I mean, obviously the majority are going to be in the U.S., but that's cool to see some of our international friends. So, excuse me. So, yeah, so pretty cool. So we'll be using that throughout the show tonight. So we're going to bring up our main topic if you're ready to go.
Oh, so ready.
All right.
I was ready 10 minutes ago.
So, of course, we're starting the 2024 International Food and Wine Festival. That is going to start bright and early tomorrow. Corey will be rope dropping. When's the last time you rope dropped, Corey?
1988. No, I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I can tell you. I can tell you the exact date if I just looked back on it. I would say Ashley Eckstein with Jacob.
There you go. Yep, that makes sense.
And it's so nice. Well, when's the last time you rope dropped? Well, no, I was going to say yesterday. It was close. I was in Hollywood Studios very early. But I think, I guess rope drop is like right at that moment, right? So if you show up at like 9:40, that's not rope dropping?
No. Doesn't count.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll be rope dropping for us tomorrow. One of the big parts, of course, about food and wine is always the concerts. Everybody loves the Eat to the Beat concert. And I think in chat, you can tell me if you think this, but I know that I've heard that Eat to the Beat, that series tends to have more acts or better acts. Most people like that concert series than any other. Corey, would you agree with that? I mean, you got Boys to Men during that series rather than the others. So I tend to think that that's a more fun concert series.
For the Eat to the Beat with Boys to Men. Yeah, it's the best. I think they bring in the best talent for this one. So I agree. I just simply agree.
So we thought we'll look at what we have for the Eat to the Beat the Eat to the Beat concert series. So
it's time to change that photo. We have young Miss Cosby doing her thing with Theo like for years.
Her contract runs until 2028, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Patricia Komanowski, welcome to the DIZPod family.
So it is nightly, starting tomorrow, running all the way through November 18th. There are 3 shows, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. Of course, it's in the America Gardens Theater. I had wondered if it would change to that other stadium. I'm glad it's here, though, because you have seats here, whereas you do not in the Communicore Plaza. So changing it up there would not make sense. I would like to see if they're changing the theme to who's performing up there for this series. I would think they would, but we'll see.
Interesting, yeah. Let's see. I sent you a private message. I don't know if you see that. First time using it. Message.
No, I haven't even brought it up. I'll find it.
In the guest chat. Basically, I was just telling you to, because I can't do it, make Pamela be a mod in the DIZPod.
Oh, I got it. I'll get it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Oops. Oh, you're doing that. I'll change her.
All right. I mean, right now there's only one band for, well, tomorrow, right? It's the Finesse Party Band. I have no idea who that is. So, and I don't know how long I'll be live tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to go with it and see what happens. And we'll end when we think the time is right.
Sounds good.
And Alyssa and Neil will be with me. I'm just going to finally dump one of those big projects I talked about. I don't think it's where I just don't have time. And I don't want to put the work in. We have a lot of other things we have to focus on. You can only focus on so many things. So we'll do it like that. And I was going to do Behind the Seeds tour, but I think I'm going to wait on that one for a little bit. So I'm just going to stay live, and I'll probably do some other things.
Okay.
That we'll announce later. So I'll just work on some other stuff after that.
And
so
yeah, go ahead. So you have the Fray next.
Yeah, the Fray is next. I like the Fray, but I feel like when we watched them on a live stream last year, I could have them confused with somebody else, but I feel like they didn't sound very good. I don't think they had the original singer, and I think it wasn't great, but guess we'd have to see. But that is on the 30th and the 31st. So that would be Sunday, Monday, I believe. So that would not be any nights that I would be there. So we wouldn't be covering that one.
Or Friday, Saturday. Wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. So they're there Saturday.
Yeah.
We're going to check out the Fray, everybody. We'll see for ourselves on Saturdays.
Like it. So yeah, so we'll have the Fray. So we'll show the Fray on Saturday evening. There you go. And that will be my first concert there. I've not sat for a concert.
Ever.
I
would never have guessed that. Wow. I would never have guessed it.
Yeah,
so
it was like Evolution Motown. That day that we did the 4-park challenge, we went there, but we didn't really stay. We listened to like 2 songs and then kept moving. So,
right. Oh, okay. So the Fray, I took Jill as a young lady. I took her to a Fray concert. I don't even know why. Oh, I took her to see Train, and the Fray opened up for Train.
Oh, okay.
And that night, the Train asked Jill to come up on stage and dance. So I got to go up on stage too, but I stood on the side and just watched Jill have a good time with a bunch of other kids.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll have to tell her the Fray is there. Ooh, she'll like that because Jill will be there.
Okay, cool. So September, pretty full month, I believe. So starting out with Sugar Ray, the Finesse Party.
I've never seen Sugar Ray before. And I don't know, maybe this is not the time. I'm trying to pull up the calendar too, just a real calendar, just so I can get a feel for what days these are. So September 1st. Oh, that's a Sunday. Mm-hmm. That's Sunday into Monday. So, okay, yeah, we won't be seeing them. We switch. We have to talk about this for next week.
Okay.
Being Labor Day, I won't be out at night for the party. So we'll have to see what the DIZPod fits in and a live stream for the channel.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be in flux there. And then we're going to settle in on the 9th with the DIZPod every Monday night. And let's see. And we will start being live at Disney on Wednesdays.
All right. There you go. You heard it here first. Schedule change.
Yep, we told you it was coming.
Yes.
So, Hoobastank, I like one song from them. I don't know anything else from them. And we won't be back to Epcot, well, as a family. I think we're alone now. Oh, yeah. Tiffany, yes. I am definitely a product of the 80s bands, singers, and Tiffany's one of them. And Tiffany's so sweet. When she performs, if you all go to see her show, she spends more time taking photos with the fans in the audience than she does on stage.
Oh.
She's very, very sweet. Jill has a great picture of Tiffany giving her a hug in there, looking at the camera and taking a selfie together. So Tiffany's fun.
Nice. Then you have Mercy Me, Foreigner's Journey, Sheila E. That would be fun to see.
I mean, doesn't Sheila E. just strike you as a huge name?
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Yep.
You know, she played with Prince.
Yep.
I've never seen her, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen anybody stream it either.
I feel like I have. I don't remember what year and who it was, but I do feel like I've seen that. The Wanted is new this year. Diane Diaz, Luis Figueroa, Mao and Ricky, they're new, and Jesse and Joy are new. Does anybody know those last two?
I do not know them. Pamela in chat said she sang the same song just now.
Shelby asked, are the M80s on there? They are not. They are performing at Springs, if I remember correctly. And that's tonight, I believe. So, all right, Jennifer's going to head over to the other one. Thank you. Okay, so October, we have Latin Ambition on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The 3rd will be a great show because it's my birthday. Aloe Black on the 4th and 5th. Joey Fatone and Friends on the 6th and 7th. He always brings out somebody. So we'll see who that is.
Well, we saw a performance where Joey Fatone was sitting behind us, and then he was asked to go up on stage with Taylor Dane. Apparently, he's really good friends with Taylor Dane.
I remember that.
Yeah. So that was fun. You know, Joey did his best. He was a good sport about it, going up there and doing his thing with Taylor Dane.
You know what I always wonder, like, you know, which performers get 2 days and 3 days? Like, how do they decide that? I always wonder that.
You know, yeah. You know, it's probably a process. You know, you look at Funkified, who is going to be there on the 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe they have time. Maybe they had the time, and Disney had the time as well. Like, hey, it might be simple, right? Like, can you fill 3 days?
Right.
Or maybe it's a puzzle. You know, we got these people, and these are the availability they have, and they try to fit them in and work through it that way. And they do need something every night. So, it just looks like your bigger names only do 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you wonder why. Well, maybe it's cost. Maybe they're too expensive, and Disney doesn't want to pay that much.
Could be.
3 days,
So then you have We the Kings, Switchfoot, Gilly, or I'm assuming it's Gilly. Maybe it's Jilly. I'm thinking Gilly. And the Girl Band, and David Archuleta. He's new, and he was from American Idol, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Billy Ocean comes back.
Neil saw Billy Ocean last year. I think he said it was great.
Yeah, I remember him saying he loved that one. So Yeah, Billy Ocean comes back for 2 shows, so that's great. Hayfire on the 23rd and 24th. Hanson for 4 days. Hanson. There's 3 of them, and they're performing for 4 days. That's expensive.
Wow. Nah, Hanson's cheap.
So yeah.
That was a shot at Allison. That was
Yeah.
just a shot at Allison in chat right there. By the way, I'm going to call out Purple Pleasure here. She says, Taylor Dane, Piano in the Dark. That is not correct.
Yes. She did that when they performed too. I don't know. We put those 2 together. Who is that? Who did Piano in the Dark?
Isn't it like Brenda something? Piano in the Dark. We'll give chat something to do. Somebody look that up for us.
Someone look
who's saying Piano in the Dark? I feel like it was Brenda something. Definitely no, it's not Taylor Dane though.
No. And then Evolution Motown has the 29th, 30th, and Halloween. So.
Ooh.
Pretty cool schedule there. And then rounding out November, you have Haley Reinhart featuring Casey Abrams, Janelle Parrish, and Justin Lee Schultz. They are new. Boys to Men on the 3rd and 4th. I'm assuming no matter what days that is, you'll be there one of those days?
No. I don't know. That is really, really tough. So there's a lot of, Brenda Russell. Thank you, Michelle. A bunch of you in chat. Thank you, everybody, for that. Brenda Russell. See, I was half right. Brenda something. Corey will stream Hanson for sure. I will hold the gimbal, says Pamela. Is that when you're here, Pamela? What are the dates on Hanson again? Her streamed Hanson.
Was it I think it's like Catherine's birthday. Yeah, 25, 26, 27, and 28.
October 25, 26. Oh, that's a Saturday. Fine. Fine. I love Allison. I will do it for her. I'll tell Tammy.
I can hear screaming all the way from New York right now.
Yes. Okay, so.
Ooh, that is going to be tough for you. Boys to Men is a Sunday Monday.
It's a Sunday Monday. I won't. I mean, you could torture me and be like, okay, who's the one group or singer that you would leave an entire Sunday of football for? I don't think there's anybody at this point. Yeah, and then you look at Monday. Monday is a school night, so it would be really hard for. You know, it's ironic. It's a school night, right? Maybe we get back at 11 or 11:30. Kids don't even go to bed till then anyway, so it wouldn't even affect them.
Yeah.
And, but I will go on a Monday. I will sacrifice a Monday night football game if Tammy wants to go. So that's going to be in her court right there.
All right. So it's up to Tammy.
It's up to Tammy. Smash Mouth comes back, but sadly they lost their lead singer. He passed away last year, I think it was. So it'll be a different singer. So we'll have to see what he sounds like.
Oh, there's the M80s. I forget who acts that. Shirley Renee. There's the M80s. November 12th, 13th, and 14th. Parmalee is 10-11. Smash Mouth 15-16th. And 98 Degrees finishes it out at November 17th and 18th.
Good way to finish that. Hit pop group, boy band. And yes, it is Allison's. It is 2 days after Allison's birthday, so we got her. We got her.
There you go. So yeah, I think that's kind of a cool schedule. Really packed. Something for everybody, you know, if you ask me. Even that, like I said, Evolution Motown that we stumbled upon when we were doing our 4-park challenge, they were really good. They were really good. So something for everybody. Do you have a suggestion on which show to go to? Since there are 3, does it really matter? Have you noticed that one's more full than the others?
You know what? I don't think I have a good answer for that. It depends on, I mean, all things, just say you got a band or a singer that's not crazy, like not Boys to Men popular, but not like, I don't even know, like M80s.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in the middle. Boy, and if there's 3 shows, I just feel like it depends on who it is.
Okay.
Whatever level the artist is. So if it is somebody that is really going to pack the house, they're going to pack it all 3 times. I don't think that there's one better than the other, but I could be wrong. But I don't think I am.
Got it.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like who oh, it's funny. I'm looking at the answers. I was going to put this up. Let's see. Let me switch back to this one. So, we'd like to know who you are all excited for. And it's taking your answers. I'm going to reset the results here. Cuz Hey Steve was one of the answers. I don't get that. So if you would, in chat, put down who you are excited to see this year. Just go ahead and default Hanson for Allison. That's fine. But put in chat who you're excited to see, and we can populate the answers here. So, yeah, I've never seen a concert there at the America Theater. I don't know why. It just hasn't been something we did. We did try for Boys to Men. We were really trying last year to try and make it, but just doesn't work out with my schedule. You know, when you're coming from North Carolina, you have to really make that work in a way. All right, so we got 2 for Joey Fatone. We've got Sheila E., Billy Ocean, Tiffany, Hanson. Tiffany's leading the way with more votes right now.
Doreen in chat says how many can fit where concerts are held. The America Gardens Theater holds like 10,000. No, sorry, 1,029 or something. 1,024.
There you go. Do you know how many people fit in the? Forget the name of it now. The Hollywood Amphitheater, where Fantasmic is.
Oh, that's a good question. I'll look it up.
I know the answer.
Oh, then I don't have to. Okay, so it's a guess. Well, I think it's more than the American Gardens Theater. So I'm going to say 16,041.
Good guess. 5,500.
5,500.
5,500. Yep.
Whoa, that's way more than I expected.
Yeah, 5,500. So, yeah, interesting. So Hanson took the lead there. It is interesting. It's
wow.
Some of your other answers. So
I think Allison just called all her friends and told them to vote.
I think she just keeps typing Hanson in. She's just spamming the chat with Hanson. That's what it is.
Could be. We'll have to eliminate Hanson from the top then.
So you do have dining packages that you can do. And we do know that they do sell quite a bit of those for these concerts. We saw that last year. And so here are some of the prices. They are a little bit more, not much. They're a little bit more than just buying, say, Akershus. If you're going to Akershus, it's a little bit more to get the dining package than it would be on its own. Maybe it's like $6 more, something like that. But you have Akershus, Beer Garden, Coral Reef, Garden Grill, Le Cellier, Regal Eagle, which is interesting because that's a quick serve. So, and that one is same day dining packages only. Can't pre-book that, which makes sense because it's pre-serve. Rose and Crown, and Spice Road table.
No, I have to disagree with that. If you bring those back, if you really break those down, you're paying a lot more. It's like you're adding on a concert ticket. Let's break it down. You look at Regal Eagle that I'm familiar with. We almost eat as a family of 3 for $36 at Regal Eagle.
Okay.
Maybe $50. So you have to really be willing to spend that money to look at Lawrence is challenging me. He's going right in. He's going right into the menu. But let's do this,
Yeah.
Let's do it. So, if you order the sliced brisket sandwich at we'll round it up to $15, and you get a drink and a dessert per se, you might get a side too. So now you're up to $20. I mean, you can make, that's probably a prefix menu when they give you the 36, when it's for $36. So if you scroll down and get like a dessert, like we like the banana pudding. So I'm not sure if they have that listed there, but a beverage is add another $5 to that. Are we up to 25 now?
Yeah. So beverage is 5, dessert another 5. That's 10. You figure a side, we'll say another 5, so 15, and then your entree, let's say 15, which would put you at 30. So again, I'll go back to it. Said it was 36, and I said it was $6 more. I'm right, you're wrong. But
thank you for challenging me.
but we need to see if
I'm going to challenge you back though. Lunch and dinner at $84 for Akershus is quite a bit more. Isn't it? This character's experience, so isn't it like $65?
It is. We're gonna find out. This is on the air challenging right here. So let's see. Does it show? It doesn't show what's included. It does say here, Spice Road table, you get 2 small plates, shared dessert, and an alcohol. Other restaurants at a meal includes the entree and dessert and a non-alcoholic beverage, so no side. So without
Crystal
the
Coach was that. Oh, go ahead.
Then it's about $11 more than you would spend by itself.
At Akershus?
At Regal Eagle.
Yeah.
Which $11 more at Quick Serve, that does feel like a lot.
Well, add that up now if it's a family of 3. Now you're spending $33 more to eat there.
But
to get a better seat.
A better seat. So is the better seat worth it, or do you just sacrifice and go and wait earlier?
That's what you have to ask yourself. Yep. Crystal Coachman said, is the concert ticket included? Your seat is included with that. So kind of, sort of, yes.
Yeah. So what'll happen is, like, if you're in a dining package, there'll be a separate entrance. I believe the standby is kind of to the right of the theater. And then the dining package enters from the left, and they will get the first however many rows of the theater. Depending on what band it is, there could be a lot more rows, a lot more of the dining packages sold. So,
Court on Main Street says, is the way Corey said it the right way to say it? I never know, to be honest. Elaborate on that.
She might be talking about Akershus.
Oh, Akershus? Yeah, that is the way to say it. I had to learn it.
Yes.
I had to learn it.
Yeah, I don't know how I was saying it before the cast members came back and the restaurant reopened. I think I was just making it up. I was like, Acre House. I don't know.
Akershus.
So, yeah, I do feel like that might be. While we're looking at it, let's find out.
Jen W says, for some people, time is money. If they don't want to wait for hours to get a good seat, they will pay extra.
Yeah,
which makes sense. You have to just decide what is most important to you.
So breakfast is $55, dinner is $67 at Akershus.
Yeah,
So
I think I could be wrong on this, but I will say that And yes, Greg, Regal Eagle's the best deal. I would say that if you eat breakfast, you have to go to the first show. I think that's a thing.
Okay.
Somebody can comment below or in the chat if you think that is different. There's Belle. Did you see her?
Corey just jumped into the screen. It says, doesn't say that I can see.
Okay.
But, you know, so you do have to, I mean, Jen's right. Time is money for a lot of people. Maybe, you know, that's the one time that you're going to have to see that band. Let's say Boyz II Men's performing, and, you know, what's a Boyz II Men ticket at this point? I don't know. Let's assume it's $80. So $80 to see them in your hometown, or you happen to be in Epcot, you spend $11 more than you would have just eating dinner. You're going to have to eat dinner anyway. So, yeah, you're right. Just totally depends on the person. And at least you have that option, right? It's not like you're forced to pay for the ticket. You can just wait online. All right, now we're going to move into what Corey is so excited about tomorrow.
I am. Got to control myself. Can't eat everything in one trip now.
So the global marketplaces, that's what we call the food booths.
Look at that thing.
Has a very Disney word for it, the global marketplaces.
Look at that thing. It's steaming. Are we talking, what's that called?
The nitro.
The nitro. Is that the nitro?
I wish they would put like a caption so that you knew what that was.
Right. They want you to dig deeper.
So, of course, they say stroll across 6 continents and beyond as you sample mouth-watering delicacies at the International Food and Wine Festival. They do have some allergy-friendly options. Not as many as, you know, a lot of people would hope, but there are some. And, of course, as we spoke to Ashley a couple weeks ago, make sure to always check at the booth. You know, just be very careful with any of you that have allergies. So let's talk about the global marketplaces. And the first one listed is Macatizers.
Macatizers, love the name. And look, everybody, look where it is being served. It is being served at Communicore. So all of you, okay? I'm talking to you. I'm looking into the camera, talking to everyone out there that had stuff to say about Communicore when it opened and it didn't have anything in there. Oh, it looks like a high school or a college cafeteria. There's nothing going on. Whatever. I told you, Neil told you, Lawrence told you, they were going to start serving food there, and they are. We're starting with Macatizers, festival favorites. Let's go.
So
we'll be in there tomorrow. I'll be eating Macatizers with you all tomorrow.
Now, that's not a new booth. It's just a new location? Or is that a new booth?
Listen, Shirley Renee said Mac is back, but I don't remember, since we've been covering festivals, I don't ever remember mac and cheese booth. I don't think I would ever forget that, but maybe it's been that long since they've been back, but flip that over. All right. Like Richard Dawson from Family Feud. Survey says this looks amazing. There's a lot of good mac dishes there.
Yeah, traditional mac and cheese, cheesesteak macaroni and cheese with shaved beef, peppers, onions, and breadcrumbs, truffle mac and cheese, and the impossible chili cheese mac and cheese with sour cream and cheddar. And look at the amount of beverages that they're serving there. So
there's a lot of beverages there.
Yeah, I think you're going to get there tomorrow and see, like, this place has to be like at least 2 of those windows as we saw when you first went to Communicore Hall. I mean, that's a lot of beverages and 4 different mac and cheese. So I'm sure that kitchen's going to be rolling along.
Yeah, I'm going to be all over the cheesesteak, macaroni and cheese with shaved beef, peppers, onions, and breadcrumbs. That's going to be my choice for sure.
Yeah, that does sound good.
I can see Corey drooling from here, Tiger Girl says. I am.
Jen says not going to lie, the Impossible Mac sounds good. There you go.
I mean, it does, but it's impossible. I was traumatized. Recently at a food festival with some Impossible meatballs. Yeah.
So festival favorites, we know where that booth is. That is outside of Communicore Hall. Let's see what they're going to be carrying. They're going to have...
Oh, it's outside? Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's that spot that they've been serving food from. The only spot.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're going to have kielbasa and potato pierogies with caramelized... Is it caramelized or is it caramelized? I think it's caramelized.
I say that's potatoes.
Yeah.
I like to go with caramelized.
I say caramel, but caramelized. There you go. Barbecue pork rinds served with pimento cheese and a key lime tart. Now you had a tart recently, didn't you?
Didn't I have a key lime tart recently?
I thought so.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah. Was it over at Contemporary one night?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
That could have been it. So whenever something's key lime, I'm always on that. So
okay,
we'll get to that.
I don't know about the food here for my family, but I can tell you the beverages, we're going to have to stop there. So you have the frozen s'mores, which is a chocolate, even though it's chocolate, Catherine is all over s'mores. She loves when you get to about this time of year when they start introducing s'mores flavored stuff. We've got a place near us, ice cream place called Sunny Skies, and they have s'mores flavored ice cream, and she absolutely loves it. If you come to North Carolina when they're open, we got to take you there. There's like 100 and something flavors, and they don't care if you try every one of them. So frozen s'mores, chocolate milkshake with marshmallow syrup, topped with mini marshmallows and graham cracker. That is non-alcoholic. They have an Irish milkshake, which is Guinness. Oh, they lost me there. Guinness Stout, Bailey's Irish cream, and vanilla ice cream. And then some beers there as well, and a beer flight. But yeah, Catherine will stop for that frozen s'mores. We did get those frozen drinks there the last time too, so that might all be their thing. Mom says that you had it and shared it with Jacob. That was recent then.
Okay. Yeah.
I make that. Like I remember that. R. Roderick says the Irish milkshake is fire. So good. Over at Coastal Eats, which is near Mission Space. I don't even know if I know this because I hardly go over to Mission Space.
I'm trying to figure out where they would put that booth. There's never really a booth over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where would I predict that would be? Where would they have the space to even do that? I don't know.
Near Mission Space. Maybe it's close to Test Track. Maybe they're using that walkway to Test Track since nobody's going over there right now.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. If maybe they did that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
The Fry Basket is always been the closest booth to Test Track.
Yeah. So Coastal Eats, you're going to have roasted warm water lobster tail with garlic butter and jumbo shrimp cocktail with cocktail sauce. And then a couple drinks as well. Speaking of the Fry Basket, that's over by Refresh.
Let's get excited about the Fry Basket.
Yeah.
This brings Jill in.
Before I flip it, what flavors do you think they're going to have?
I kind of already know.
Oh, okay.
I think they're all returning flavors. I don't think there's anything new.
Okay. So it is the Yucca fries, and that's listed first. They're not going anywhere. I mean, that's the one everybody goes for.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can get the fry flight, which is truffle parmesan, barbecue bacon with smoked aioli, and then sweet potato casserole fries.
With candied pecans and toasted marshmallow cream and bourbon maple syrup. So I'll wait for Saturdays to have those to share with the family. But you can rest assured we will make multiple trips to the fry basket from now to November. And this is how Jill eats during Food and Wine. She will hit the adobo yuca fries, and then she heads over to Canada for her steak tips.
Oh, okay. All right. And so let's our next selections are flavors from Fire, also near the refreshment station. I like how even in the map where they're telling the direction, they're telling you refreshment station, they have to tell you the refreshment station is hosted by Coca-Cola. So
yeah, right.
So, like, nope, that's the name of that booth. Impossible Montreal style burger slider with cheddar, tomato jam on a sesame seed bun. That is new. So another impossible option for Corey to walk past. Steakhouse blended burger, beef and wild mushroom slider with truffle brie cheese fondue, arugula, and truffle potato chips. Well, the potato chips are on the burger. Okay. And smoked corned beef with house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. And they also have a new beverage there as well.
I've had that smoked corned beef multiple times, and it was very good.
Okay. Is it a get it again?
Yeah, it could be a get it again.
All right. The Brewing Lab in Aaron's favorite building, the Odyssey. The unnecessary,
I love this name.
yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings with creamy cucumber raita? That is new. That is unnecessarily spicy and unnecessarily long, but I love it.
Tell me that that's not live streaming gold to have Neil there with me and me try those tomorrow.
All right, I'm down for it. I'm down to watch it. Let me clear that up.
Am I gonna die? Or we can make it even better and do it with you on Saturdays.
Not happening. Not happening. Traditional buffalo wings with celery and ranch. Peanut butter and jelly sticky wings, which you and Jacob did like, if I remember correctly.
Those are off the chain. I don't know if I can still say that. Those are off the chain. Those are a easy Mickey's chef kiss. Those are incredible. I mean, if I could have a stack of those, a big bowl of those on a football Sunday, bring it on. Peanut butter and jelly wings. I mean, I would do chicken breast with that glaze that they put on that. Peanut butter and jelly. It's incredible. It's crazy.
Jen W says, "Don't do it, Corey. You're going to ruin your day. So make that thing that you have."
The last thing I have. Okay, I won't do it. I won't do it.
So you do have the garlic parmesan wings, the impossible buffalo chicken tenders with blue cheese, celery, and ranch, and fried pickle spears with dill. And you do have the return of the pickle milkshake.
That doesn't have to be a get it again. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'll have it again. I was the best with it. I liked it more than anybody else. But I don't think that. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. So I don't know if I'll try it again. I can't promise.
And something that did stick out to me there is all of the alcoholic beverages there seem to be new. So that's very interesting. And many of them local to Florida. So there you go. You have the Noodle Exchange near Disney Traders. Where is Disney Traders? Is that one of the stores up in Port of Entry?
Yes.
Okay.
Port of Entry area. The Noodle Exchange is always over there, and their dishes are good. Their dishes are good.
I always think those two stores, Port of Entry, together, so I don't. That's why.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. So you're gonna have ramen and shaved beef, Thai shrimp with rice noodles, and ramen with tofu, which looks like that's what was pictured there. And then two drinks as well. Jill likes ramen, am I right?
Yeah, Jill likes to visit the Noodle Exchange.
Okay.
She'll be eating there too at some point.
All right. Australia, which is also near Disney Traders, we have eaten at that one, and we did like their food. So let's see what they have this year.
So Australia's not new. It's not new, huh?
I know we've had it before. I don't know that it is new or not new to Food and Wine, but
Yeah.
I would think it's been there if we've had it.
The list doesn't designate it as new. So
Yeah. So new this year will be the grilled bushberry spice shrimp skewer with sweet and sour vegetables, roasted lamb chop, which I believe is what we had from there, and the lamington, which is a yellow cake with raspberry filling with chocolate and coconut. Oh, is this the festival where I get my cake in Germany? The chocolate cake?
Yes. The fondue, like chocolate fondue or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was like a lava.
Yeah, that's here.
Okay. Woo! Now I'm excited. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and pack. All right, so then you have Mexico. That's a tempura battered shrimp on a fried corn tortilla with guac, cabbage, chipotle aioli, diced mango, and a chili lime powder. That one is new. Then you have fried tortilla filled with barbacoa beef, topped with salsa verde. And you have pan de elote, which is also new. So their whole menu, actually, even the beers are new, or the alcoholic beverages. So those are new. So that whole menu is brand new, except for the Mexican craft beer.
Oh, okay. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Over in China, you're gonna have the crispy duck bao bun, the Shanghai scallion noodles with shrimp, pan-fried chicken dumplings with house-made sweet and spicy sauce. That one is returning. The other two are new. And then one new beer there, or one new drink there. The mango peach bubble tea. Green tea with mango and peach and white bobas. Wonder if Jill will like that one.
She doesn't, it's so funny. She doesn't go to that China booth much. So I don't know. I don't. Not my style of food.
Gotcha. India. Spice up your life with Indian cuisine. That's going to be potato and pea samosa and chicken tikka masala with fennel spiced yogurt and naan bread. Looks like those are returning, and then their beverages are returning as well. I won't say that anything there knocks me out. Refreshment Outpost, hosted by Coca-Cola. We know that's the full name, and I have to call it that. It's in the contract. They're going to have the Impossible Spicy Sausage, the curried chicken, and the chocolate amarula mousse with white chocolate. See, now you're talking chocolate mousse with white chocolate. I might be stopping at that Refreshment Outpost hosted by Coca-Cola. And then they have
sounds good
as well. All right, you have the Alps.
The home of the stinky cheese.
Corey loves that one.
That just smells rotten. And I walked by it for weeks. And finally, the stink drew me over to it. And let me tell you, I'm really glad that it brought me over there, because the experience from the start of being right there, you get to watch them make that for you. It's a block of stinky cheese and it's melting, and they just scrape it onto your sandwich. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Incredible. Oh, I'll be back for that again. It's really good. It's better than good. And that's where you get the dark chocolate fondue with berries and pound cake and meringue.
So
Meringue.
meringue. So Doreen, or Titi Doreen as I call her, ask, have either of you tried any of the Impossible foods? I do not believe that I've ever had Impossible. I could be wrong though. I may have just blocked it out. And Corey has. And Corey has had it, and it is not a get it again. Germany, this is the one that I was hoping. We'll see when I flip the card over. Do they have what I will be salivating for? All right, so they have pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. Bratwurst on a pretzel roll with mustard. And apple strudel with vanilla sauce. So they don't have my cake.
The Schnickendulden. That Schnickendulden is very good. Very, very good. The bratwurst on a pretzel is very good. Apple strudel with vanilla sauce? Yes, please. I'm all about the German booth. I was gonna say I must have some German in me. But I do. I actually do. So I love, you know what? We've done all this talk. We've talked back and forth. We've done formulas. When we did the formula, did Germany come out as my favorite booth? I mean, my favorite country in the World Showcase?
I think so.
It is. It just is. There's so many beautiful things about every country. But gosh, I'm just drawn to Germany all the time. The food, the atmosphere, all of it. So everything is good on this. I'll give it all a 5 out of 5 Mickeys in Germany, everybody. So put that on your list, and also put the Alps on your list as well. And they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Normally they are.
So Spain is a Spanish charcuterie, and then paella negra, squid ink rice with shrimp, bay scallops, and octopus, served with garlic aioli. Both of those are new. Count me out on those. But
no octopus for you.
No octopus for me. No.
You are so not adventurous. You are the anti-me.
So I know Mom is in chat, and so is Titi. So I used to eat tripe. Have you ever had tripe?
Unfortunately, yes.
I think that's about as adventurous as I've been.
That's as adventurous as you get.
Yeah, I was very little. Yeah, we as a family ate tripe. But they do have a red sangria, so maybe I would stop there for that. Italy has Italian-style nachos, which is homemade beef, ragu, pasta chips, tomato sauce, and dried ricotta cheese. That is new. Oh, all of theirs are new. They have a polpatine toscane. Hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. Which is beef meatballs with rosemary, focaccia, and pomodoro sauce. Vanilla cheesecake, which has whipped cream and fresh strawberry sauce. And those are all new. And then they also have a Bellini spritz, which are new. Now there's an Italian red sangria as opposed to the Spanish red sangria in that booth. Oh, and they have Moscato. There you go. Over in Flavors of America, You're going to have a New York style, which is an all beef hot dog with sauerkraut. There you go. Onion, tomato sauce, and a spicy mustard on a brioche bun. That is new. Chicago. So Flavors America, that's the one that's kind of deeper in America, right? On the right-hand side there. Yeah. So Chicago style, which is an all-beef hot dog with tomato, dill pickle, pickled sport, pepper, diced onions, yellow mustard, and Chicago green relish. Not New York green relish, Chicago green relish. They call that out. Carolina style, which is an all-beef hot dog. They say Carolina style. I thought they were going to say it was a red hot dog. Have you ever had a red hot dog, Corey?
Oh, I'm not from there, but I spent some time in Maine, and that's all they eat is red hot dogs.
Really? I can't
Yes.
do it. I don't know why. I can't eat a red hot dog.
No?
No, I can't. I don't know why. And that's really, I mean, you go to a baseball game here, that they have plenty of the red hot dogs. So that one has chili, coleslaw, and yellow mustard. That is true Carolina style. Southwest style is going to be a hot dog wrapped in bacon with warm pinto beans, tomato, jalapenos, avocado, and queso fresco on a French roll. That's funny, it's on a French roll. And then they have a freshly baked chocolate pudding cake with bourbon caramel. Now, you do normally eat at that booth. Is there anything there that you would try?
Oh, the Flavors of America?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me pull it up quick. So, let me see. Okay, here we go. I mean, I'm going to try them all.
Okay.
I'm all set. I'm all set to try them all. I mean, I'll have the New York style dog. I'll have the Chicago dog. I'll have I'm not even looking at what the ingredients are. I'll have the Carolina style, and I'll have the Southwest. We're going to do them all. And who knows? Maybe we'll do them all in a vlog. Like, we ate all 4 hot dogs in America.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bring it on. I love hot dogs, man. I mean, I don't eat them very much, but when you can doll them up with all that stuff. Look what I just took down a week ago over at Casey's.
Right.
That thing was a monster.
Right.
And freshly baked chocolate pudding cake. I think that will be had on Saturdays for sure. So yeah, I'm all about that booth. I'm very excited about this booth. We drove home the other day, or Tammy drove after the live stream on the Saturdays, and I read off these menus to the family, and we were like going nuts. What? Oh, this one's good too. Oh, what? This is the best ever. So keep talking.
Jen W says, hopefully they aren't $15.50 each.
Right, like the corn dogs. No, they are $6.75 each.
Now we're talking. Will there be any delayed booths opening this year? Thomas J wants to know. Did you see any? So far, I haven't seen any. Where they split the booths.
Thomas J, that is a great answer, and I think so far from what I've seen, I don't think there is. Just from what I've seen, I don't think there is this year. Maybe that's the reason why they've opened more booths. I don't know.
Maybe.
But that's a great question.
So Funnel Cake, which is just outside of America, they're going to have a tiramisu funnel cake with vanilla ice cream topped with chocolate rum sauce, cream cheese whipped cream dusted with cocoa and espresso powder. So very tiramisu.
I'm going to confirm this for Thomas while you're going over that.
All right. Japan, over in the land of the rising sun, you're going to have a Wagyu Tamaki sushi, which is going to be a handheld sushi with sweet and savory American Wagyu beef, topped with Takana Japanese pickles and a spicy mayo. Eel Tamaki sushi, which is grilled eel. And teriyaki chicken bun, which is going to be a steamed bun filled with minced chicken, vegetables, and teriyaki sauce. The eel and the Wagyu is new. And then you have a couple beverages there. One is new and a couple of returning. Obviously, they have sake. Greece, Pamela, get ready. We're going.
Oh, Pamela just fell off her chair.
We're going to Greece.
So I can confirm to Thomas that there are no delayed booths from what I
Awesome.
have on my list.
All right.
I can't stand ketchup on a hot dog, by the way. Blech. Blech. Oh, I cannot stand ketchup on a hot dog. As much as my fries swim in ketchup, it doesn't go on a hot dog, in my opinion. Everybody else enjoys what they enjoy. Not for me. I'd rather take a nice strip of mustard along that dog if I'm going single condiment.
If I'm going single condiment, mustard, but I normally do ketchup and mustard. Yeah.
Okay.
And if I'm in New York, then it's mustard and sauerkraut.
Yeah. Let's build your dog. So if you have one condiment only, you said it's mustard.
Yeah.
I agree. Second condiment.
Ketchup.
Oh.
Yep.
Now, I would do more so mustard ketchup than ketchup straight. I will go, ready for this? I will go mustard and onions.
Okay. All right. What
Third.
Kind?
Oh, Gouldens.
All right. So spicy mustard, spicy brown.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm good with yellow too, though.
Okay. Third then would be oof. Okay, I'll go back to if I'm in New York, sauerkraut. I don't know why that is. Probably because it's a Nathan's hot dog and I got to put sauerkraut on it. Down here, chili.
I would go celery salt.
Ah. Okay.
And this just for the fourth one, then I would probably add some relish.
I don't know that I would have a fourth.
Okay.
Yes, I would. What am I talking about? So a lot of times will take American cheese and slice it and put it on the bottom.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cheese on your dog. How about that?
Cheese on the hot dog. Yeah. Okay, that's it for tonight.
Yeah. That's dog talk.
Sorry, Greece. We left you out to talk about hot dogs. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Corey. I know you love Greece. I'll let you talk about this one.
So I got to experience Greece through the eyes of Pamela V multiple times over there at the Food and Wine Festival, and the spanakopita is very good. And let's see, the moussaka, impossible moussaka, will be offered, as well as the griddled cheese with pistachios and honey, and the lamb. Do I say gyro? She's gonna text me now.
Yeah,
Gyro.
Our
Gyro hero. It's with shaved lettuce, tomato, cucumber relish, and tzatziki sauce. Did I say it right? Tzatziki sauce. This was a whole thing on Boston radio a few months ago. Was it tzatziki or tzatziki? I'm going to say tzatziki. I'm going to say the T is silent on that. So kudos to me on that one if I'm correct. So that's what they're offering. There is a Greek melon limeade, and it is alcoholic. And they have many other drinks too to enjoy.
Yeah, and that one is new this year. Greek melon limeade. All right, over in Flavors of the Medina. This is going to be near Morocco, I'm assuming.
Flavors of Medina.
37 points in chat if you know what he's referring to. They're going to have grilled kebabs with carrot, chickpea salad, fried falafel pita, stone-baked Moroccan bread, and pistachio cake with cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts. And they have
so it's lamb gyro. She did text me, lamb gyro. That pistachio cake is really good. I'd probably, from memory, give it a 4 out of 5 Mickeys. It's cool, it's refreshing, and it has a nice taste to it with a cookie on the bottom, I think. which is the least desirable piece of it, maybe. But it was good, and it's a get it again because they've already gotten it again. Yeah, they should serve a drink called Funky Cold Medina. Like, they're really missing out on that one.
Oh man, those are the
How
days.
funny is it that Dina commented on Funky Cold Medina? Exactly.
I had a friend whose last name was Medina, so that was a song for her.
Are we stereotyping Belgium? What organizations are going to come out and just complain that Belgium is serving waffles?
I don't know. I mean, America's serving hot dogs. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a fluffy Belgian waffle, and pair it with a bold Belgian beer. Would Corey fall off his chair if I flipped this around and they were offering the fresh fruit waffle sandwich?
Yes, I would fall right out. I'd run out of the studio.
Let's see. They are doing a beer braised beef served with smoked Gouda mashed potatoes, Belgian waffle with warm chocolate ganache, and a Belgian waffle with berry compote with whipped cream. I was going to say, I think those all sounded familiar, so those are not new. They do have a couple new beers there.
Now, this is a booth that I probably won't even go to, because if I'm going to throw some money down, it's not going to be for a waffle with a couple things on it.
Got it.
So, yeah, so that's not me. I won't do that.
Got it.
Not saying it won't be good. They'll probably be good, but I probably... part of the same reason why I don't go to the Italian booth. Like, Italian's Italian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. It's a red sauce, it's a white sauce, it's a type of noodle, and there you go. Yeah. Which I love Italian. Italian's my favorite.
Right.
But lasagna's lasagna. It doesn't taste that much different than spaghetti and meatballs or pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Italian. It's pricey too. I feel like it's one of the pricier booths.
Italy?
Yeah, like $8.99, $9.99. Sometimes more.
Okay.
Jennifer L says, Corey, you got to have ketchup on a dog.
Yet he'll ABC commissary has to go order new ketchup when Corey shows up for his fries, but not on a hot dog. But we all have that, right? Some of us like banana flavored things and don't eat bananas. Or if
for some day Jennifer and I find ourselves with an opportunity to have a hot dog, I'll do ketchup with her then.
There you go, Jen. There you go. Brazil.
Have they announced a new country?
That's next D23. We're going to talk that into fruition.
Our most extensive project yet in the World Showcase. We are expanding to another country. Are you ready? It's Brazil. And I'm sorry, it's going to take out Muppets. I'm imitating Jacob, imitating Josh. He's so good at it.
Black beans with pork belly, Brazil nut.
Wait. What's the title of that?
Thanks. I like that. Listen, remember, I can just delete people off the screen,
Feijoada. It's feijoada.
Oh, okay. Feijoada. Okay, I'm good with that.
Now, I only know that because we labored over how to say that with Alyssa and Neil when we first tried that, and I've never forgotten it. And it's good. It's good. So I'll just pick that up for you. Black beans with pork belly and Brazil nut pesto and Ben's original long grain white rice. It is very good. And we probably gave that at least, I don't even know, we'll say a 3.5 to a 4.5. I mean, it was good.
Okay.
You got the next one, though. I don't know how to say the next one.
No idea. I'm going to go with Peo de Queijo. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe somebody can correct me.
Brazilian cheese bread.
It's Brazilian cheese bread.
Yes.
And a couple drinks over there as well. Over in France, which we do tend to stop at the France booth a bit when we're there. I'm assuming from the
it's always so busy.
It is. I think that one, and maybe well, I guess what's going to be Brazil or the South American booth will normally be the busiest ones.
Italy too. Italy's always busy, I feel like.
See, I don't notice that because normally we skip Italy. So France says, fall in love with the classic cuisine of France, along with assorted wines or a slushy cocktail. So I'm assuming they're bringing back the same slushy cocktail that we had, which was very good. So let's see. No idea on how to say any other words on the page.
No, French is tough.
French is interesting.
But they do have the beef bourguignon, and I'll be there for that, because I had the beef bourguignon when we ate at Chefs de la France, and it just made, for me, automatically my favorite restaurant in the World Showcase is France, just for that beef bourguignon. It's really good. It's fire.
The frozen French Cosmo, that's vodka, Grey Goose, and Grand Marnier, and cranberry juice. I think that's new. So we have not had that. So their drinks are all new. They have a Rose d'Argent, strawberry gin with cranberry juice and Dole pineapple juice. That's probably pretty good. That's not frozen, but that's probably still pretty good. Yeah. I bet and of course a Pinot Noir. Yeah. So they're going to be a busy booth again this year. There's no way around that.
They have the escargot. We can have some escargot together on Saturday.
No, we can't.
I love to give him a hard time because I know he's a picky eater. I don't know who's pickier, you or Tammy. I'm gonna say Tammy.
Yeah, I think she's pickier than I am. I think so.
Blast a chat for that super chat from our Disney World Fix that says, "There's no need to fear. Underdog is here." Oops, I mean Aaron. Thanks, Aaron. Blast the chat for Aaron. Do that again. I talked over it.
Super chat.
All right, over in Canada, you have a cheddar cheese and bacon soup served with pretzel rolls. See, I could read all of that. Filet mignon.
You're talented.
I learned. There's so many booths. I finally learned. Filet mignon with mushrooms, boursin, garlic, and fine herbs, mashed potatoes, and garlic and fine herbs butter. And I guess those are both returning.
If you could give awards for booths, you could argue that Canada would get first place or a top 3 or something like that. They never change. They don't have to change. They shouldn't change. This is a fine meal for anybody that would enjoy this type of food. The cheddar cheese and the bacon soup is really good. 5 out of 5. Then you get to eat the pretzel roll. And the filet mignon is incredible. And it's a good price. It's $9.75. You get 2 or 3 decent pieces. And listen, I tell this all the time. People that go eat at Le Cellier, if you get the steak tips, they're going to taste different in Le Cellier compared to outside.
Mm-hmm.
And in Jill's opinion, Jill is our steak aficionado in this family. Although Jacob's catching up, I think, and you know, I love steak too. I always have. But
Mhm.
Jill does want to eat a steak in every possible place they serve steak in Walt Disney World. And she asked when we ate at Le Cellier, why is it different? Well, they serve Canadian cow in Le Cellier. They serve Texas cow outside.
Mm.
So it's not even Canadian meat. But it's better outside in both of our opinions. So just an interesting story I like to share with that. Really good. Canada deserves a gold medal.
And Mom had one for them. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Purple pleasure. Always there for us.
Over in Refreshment Port, you have braised beef poutine with, which is French fries with braised beef, garlic, and fine herbs cheese sauce, cheese curds, and gherkin relish. You've got a new drink there of the ginger grape fizz hard seltzer. That's out of Kansas City, Missouri.
I have rated that braised beef poutine a 5 out of 5 Mickeys. It's really good.
All right.
So
Shimmering
highly recommend that one.
That is hosted by Corksicle. That's over by Port of Entry.
Shimmering Sips.
Guava cake with whipped cream and coconut.
Oh, you went out a little bit there. You gonna say it again?
Guava cake with whipped cream and coconut. And you have a berry mimosa, tropical mimosa, blood orange mimosa, or you can do a flight of those. And then you also have a fruited sour beer and sparkling wine cocktail.
Sounds like a really fun booth for those who enjoy things like mimosas and different fruity things. I'm sure that's a really enjoyable booth for people.
I feel like we have been there, or maybe it was yeah, it might have been Mexico. I think we did a flight in Mexico, and there were 3 of us, so it was easy enough to split it.
And the guava cake is a 5 out of 5 as well.
Okay, Corey might be excited about this one. This is that picture that we saw, and it is Swirled Showcase.
Swirled Showcase.
With unique frozen treats and chilled beverages. What is this going to be? It's a liquid nitrogen frozen sweet potato mousse with candied pecans or pecans, depending on where you're at, and maple, caramel, or caramel, depending on where you're at, sauce.
Sounds gross, but I'm going to get it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see.
We're going to get this one. We want to see the liquid nitrogen in action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see what sweet potato mousse tastes like.
Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably very light. Steve, Mom is in the chat too. Steve and Mom will probably be the only people that get this reference. Pecan and pecan, we got them both. 39 points if anybody can tell me where that's from. It'll only be Mom and Steve that can tell me. And they have some floats. They've got the frozen apple pie, which is apple pie filling, apple cinnamon gelato, cinnamon apple cider, topped with streusel, and a toasted coconut float, and you have a berry vanilla float as well. And they have ice cream, just regular old vanilla, cinnamon apple, and salted caramel.
Who goes to a booth at the Food and Wine Festival and orders vanilla ice cream?
Can I get some vanilla ice cream, please? 2 scoops. 2 scoops, please. Don't skimp on the vanilla.
Sure. Yeah. And were you here at Rope Drop? Yes, I was. Oh, what did you get? Oh, I went to the cereal booth. I ordered cornflakes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, that's right.
What did you go to breakfast? What did you do for dinner? Oh, I hung around late enough to have dinner. I went to the hot dog booth and had ketchup only.
Can I get the Chicago dog with nothing on it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Ketchup only. Don't forget to let me show off my shirt when we're done with all of this.
Okay,
Brand new shirt today, everybody. Brand new shirt. And don't let me forget, I bought something crazy yesterday for $16.99 over at Mickey Star Traders. It was the Disney Lacers, and I forgot to open that for everyone last night on stream at Magic. So I've got it right here in front of me, and I'll show you what it all is.
So chat, I'm going to leave this on you because I'm producing a show apparently. So don't let us forget. We have to do show and tell. Corey's got something to show, and I've got something to show. So don't let us forget before we end the show. All right. Hawaii slow roasted pork slider with sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney and spicy mayo. I feel like I've had that and liked it. How about you? Have you had that one before? I don't remember.
Probably at least 5 times.
Okay. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Jill went to go get one, and I don't know what they did to it, but they gave her 2. Maybe because she's cute. I don't know. But they gave her 2 one time. So, yeah, we always get it every festival. So we will get them again. And I'll probably call it a 4 out of 5. When I try them again, maybe I'll give it a different number. But it's at least a 4. I recommend the slow roasted pork sliders. This is interesting, though. The Hawaiian rice bowl. I must have missed that last year. Spam, eggs, eel sauce. Ooh, that's the deal. Eel sauce. I probably was like, yeah.
It says it's new this year.
Oh, I don't have that down as new. All right. Well, maybe I'll try it.
Neil, do you not put sauerkraut on your hot dogs? He says a plain hot dog sounds good to him.
Neil would probably say, I can hear him now saying, sauerkraut will kill me. Doesn't kill him first, it'll kill Alyssa probably. So no way will he go near sauerkraut.
Okay. Bramblewood Bites, which is between World Showcase and Imagination. That's going to be a grilled cider brine pork tenderloin with fennel apple slaw and apple cider gastrique. Maybe. Grilled bison with butternut squash puree. And then you have a cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts. Oh, you lost me. And root potatoes, dried cranberries, candied pecans, and maple bourbon glaze.
John Everett, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I will probably pass on that cast iron as well. The grilled bison, though. I mean, I've had bison. Bison's good.
Yeah.
Bison's really good. Got a vlog coming out this week. Ate at Bar Riva and tried their burger. So everybody definitely look out for that. I won't give you any more information on it so that you watch it. But yeah, see if that's something you might want to try sometime. You happen to be in the neighborhood of the Riviera.
All right. Milled and mulled. That's between World Showcase and Imagination. That's going to be Burson fig and balsamic cheesecake with fig jam and pomegranate. That is new. Pear and almond frangipane. Pate bricey.
You're trying. You're trying.
We should have someone who speaks another language on this show sometime. Freshly baked carrot cake and with walnuts and cream cheese icing, and 3 new beverages at that booth. And 2 of those are new there. This booth doesn't stand out to me, so I don't know. Do you know?
I've never. Forest and Field. Maybe that's been around before.
Milled and mulled. It says it's over by World Showcase and Imagination, so I guess it's kind of that back way, but it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Doesn't sound familiar.
All right.
We got another super chat, $4.99 super chat from our Disney World Fix. Says, for all that is good and holy, do not catch up on hot dog, Chicago dog. Roxy will kill you.
Super chat.
I'm not a fan of ketchup on a dog.
Forest and Field. That's going to be an autumn chili with bison, lamb, and pork belly, root vegetables, jalapeno cornbread, smoked cheddar, and creme. Sure. Pumpkin mascarpone ravioli with sage brown butter. So I'm trying to get the feel for this booth. I guess it's just, just kind of small meals. And 3 new drinks out of there as well. So a lot of new beverages. So certainly those wanting to, I wonder if you're drinking around the world during Food and Wine, do you have to count the countries that have booths that aren't normally there, like Greece and these other ones here?
People would never survive.
No way. No way. And then you have Earth Eats, which is going to be near the land. It's going to be red wine, braised beef, short rib with goat cheese, polenta, puttanesca sauce, shades, pecorino, and petite herbs, and a lemon poppy seed cake with lemon icing, and a new drink there. And then they have a blood orange aqua fresca.
So there's several options to get short rib, beef short rib, in multiple booths.
Yeah. They must have been running a special.
Right.
And then flavors, festival offerings at year-round locations. So over in Connections, you have a Korean barbecue chicken sandwich. At Sunshine Season, say that 3 times fast, the caramel apple milkshake. Block and Hans, you have a pineapple chipotle lemonade. And the UK beer cart, you have a strawberry basil cocktail. And Joffrey's is getting in on the action. They'll have a PB&J latte, coconut mocha latte, coconut banana cream pie latte, and a hazelnut mocha latte over near Canada.
Disney Dina says you share your drinks when you are drinking around the world at Food and Wine, or you will be carried out. LOL.
Yeah. Yes. So it's probably a good thing for locals that this is a longer festival, because there's a lot. There's a lot here. So let's ask chat again. We'll go back to our map. What country or region's cuisine are you most excited to see at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival? Go ahead and type your answer in the chat.
And while you do that, I will say that there is an app. I don't know if it's available on what do you call it? Oh God, talking about having a brain lapse there. It's available on Apple, but not sure if it's available on Android. But it's called Food and Wine, and you download it, and it will be your best friend. It is so easy to use. You can search a booth, you can search a food, comes right up. If you're on a particular booth, you can click on it. You can give your own star ratings. You can add a photo to it. You can make notes. I should make notes.
Mm-hmm.
And when the next festival comes, it refreshes itself, and it will be the next festival. They'll always call it Food and Wine, but it changes. In the upper right-hand corner, there's actually, you can click on map, and it will show you on the map where it is, and you can color the pin, so it'll pin the map, and it's you can designate if this is a favorite, if you want to taste it. So it's really, really helpful. And I use it to navigate the parks when we are. So if it looks like I'm real efficient and I know right where I'm going for certain things, it's because I'm using this app.
Shirley Renee says make a wish list. It's probably a good idea. Disney Dina says, I like all the things that are different. So not hot dogs and funnel cake and vanilla ice cream, but things that you don't eat ever unless you're there. Yeah, I think that's really what this is about. For me, when we go to these festivals, it's stepping out of your comfort zone to some degree. I mean, I am a pretty picky eater, certainly now, especially, but so I'm not going to go too crazy, but certainly stepping outside of your comfort zone is very cool.
What are you going to step out of your comfort zone with? Out of everything we checked.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. There were a couple drinks that stuck out to me. Um, I have to go back and look. What of course I'll be watching tomorrow, so that'll be good. What has you most excited for tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I would say the hot dogs, but you got to go further than that. That's like saying I want to go to Food and Wine or I want to go to Magic Kingdom and get a Mickey ice cream sandwich. So I'm going to not choose that one. So I'm really excited that the Fry Basket is back. It is a huge hit with everyone. It's a huge hit with our family. I'm going to go through all the booths with all of you right now. As I flip through the Food and Wine app, I can see things quickly, so I can give you a full summation here, which I've never used the word summation, but I've used it twice now in the last 48 hours. So I'm having fun with that. Coastal Eats, let's see. No, not so much. The lobster was good last year, but it's not something I'm excited for. I'm excited for the Fry Basket to return. Let's see. As far as, let's see, looking at some things here. Let's see. I mean, I'm glad that the peanut butter and jelly wings are back. I will touch on something that's new that I want to try. I definitely want to go to Macatizers and try the mac and cheese. I think I'm excited for that. Let's see what else. The Noodle Exchange has some good things. See, Mexico's Mexico and Italy's Italy. You know, it's like I love both of them. Sometimes for that reason, which is weird, I'll avoid them because I want to try other things. So let's see. What else am I excited for? I'm excited that the Alps has returned. So getting that warm raclette Swiss cheese sandwich when they put all that melted cheese goodness into it is great. Always loved Germany. I'm very excited for the apple strudel with vanilla sauce. And the Schnickel-Nulden is always good. The bratwurst on a pretzel is really good. And let's see what else we can find here. Banana, coconut. Oh, that's Joffrey's. Let's see. Yep, so we'll try all the hot dogs in America. I'm really excited that they did something like that. Just bringing some hot dogs because that is America. To some level, you know. And you know what they should have done? Should have gone like all baseball. So the hot dogs, Cracker Jacks, like come up with a dessert where you sprinkle a few Cracker Jacks on there, you know? like a cream, like a cheesecake thingy, drizzle something on it and put some Cracker Jacks on it. You know, that'd be a good idea. Not excited about Japan, but that's just me. Geesh, what else? Not excited about Belgium because, you know, waffles are waffles. The feijoada was good. Geez, I'm trying to find something new, though, that I'm excited about. I know when we went through it, there were some things. But, you know, Canada, always amazing. The braised beef poutine is back. Love that one. Okay, so I guess I'm super excited to try the liquid nitrogen frozen sweet potato mousse.
Even though you said it sounded, how do you say? It sounded awful? Is that what you used?
Yeah, it sounded terrible, but that's why I want to try it.
Okay.
So it looks, yeah. I want it to be amazing when I try it and be like, wow. I'm glad I did that. Freshly baked carrot cake is still available, though, because it has been available in the past over in America. but it is at milled and mulled, and the freshly baked carrot cake is there, and that icing is amazing. They just drizzle it, and it just pours off nice and slow, very satisfying. So that's always really good as well. There's some short ribs around the park, which could be good. And, who knows, maybe at some point I'll try the caramel apple milkshake. Oh, and the macatizers I'm mostly excited about too. So I will go over this list again in a little bit more detail. So I will be calculated in my moves tomorrow. I hate just walking around and looking at things because what you're going to do is if you look at everything, right, and then you target, let's number them. So if you target booth number 5 and booth number 10 and booth number 15 for the things you really want to try that day, if you don't do that and you go to booth number 1 or 2 and maybe into 3, you're at that point you're going to be like, oh, all right, I'll try this. Then you're going to move on. Oh, then you see 5. Grab it. Then maybe you're like, 7 looks good. And then by that time, either you spent enough money or you're full, and you're not going to get what you really wanted, which was 5, 10, and 15.
Yeah.
So it's good to plan. It's good to plan for that stuff.
All right. Let's do This Week in the Parks. And while Corey's talking about This Week in the Parks, I'll go get my show and tell.
Oh, no intro?
Yes, coming up. Sorry.
Okay. So for Inside the Parks this week, we studios, but I'm not feeling like much really stood out to me for Hollywood. Let's see all. Oh, I know at the end we found that red bag, that red Loungefly with the size I like, super shiny, all the stormtroopers all over. I even did a short on it. We had to get it, and they were closed, and I actually got the cast member to grab one off the shelf and show me through the window. And the funny thing is, off stream, see, I guessed what was inside. I have this crazy talent for knowing what's inside a Loungefly, and I said it to you all on stream that it's black inside with all of the heads of the Dark Empire. And I think it was Pamela that texted me and showed me a screenshot from online, the Disney store online. And sure enough, it was black in the inside with all the heads of the dark side. So I am good at that. I hit them way more often than I don't. But so we did go to Disney Springs that night after we ended the stream because we just didn't want to go home yet. And we did, and it was sitting there. They had not hundreds, but they had shelves after shelves after shelves of them, and we did pick it up. And it's just outside this room, so I'll be using that one soon. I can't wait to use it. So there was that. We skipped Fantasmic because it was one show, and we just want to do some other things. So we did that because sometimes you have to do that. And so last night we did Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I feel like it went very well. We had some technical issues, but that was thanks to AT&T, who decided to kill the SIM card. But once that was fixed, actually I had to go to hotspot from my other phone so that we could still continue the show. And the live stream was great off the hotspot. So I'm glad that we were able to resume that, and we just had a great time. It was a well-balanced show. So if you're going to the party sometime in the future, I always say that we're a learning channel. We're having so much fun watching the live stream and following our family through the parks that you forget that you're learning too. You're learning by osmosis. It's just going into your brain, watching, us do a party time after time, or just do magic time after time. You're going to know your way around a lot better and what to do and what not to do. And again, you have to pick what's important for you. But for me, my least priority is characters because the lines are too long and it takes away from the party. You only have so long to do what you got to do. So my priorities are the shows in the parade and some trick-or-treating. I thought that last night went off perfectly, Lawrence. Absolutely perfectly. So we started with food. My strategy was let's start with food right away. So I was literally there 5 minutes before 7 over at Cosmic Rays because I wanted to try the black bun pot roast sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried that, and the cast member talked me into the witch's fingers that were supposed to be coming out of the ground with green boba and like some green mousse. It was sweet. It was really good. So ate that, got that under our belt real quick, and geez, I can't even tell you where I went from there. From there, I kind of did a little wandering back and forth trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I think I did poo. Oh, we did People Mover, and then we did poo. Something like that. Did a few rides, and made it over to Adventureland because I wanted to try one more snack. And in the process of that, we saw the Grim Grinning Ghosts. And we also saw the Cadaver Dance. So we took in a few songs from them. And then while they were performing, I mobile ordered the snack. And I went over into Pecos and I got that snack. The funny thing was, I said to the cast member, I'm like, okay, this looks nothing like the picture. Like, at all. At all. It was supposed to be red. Really great presentation. And it still was great presentation. It just didn't have the colors that I expected. But it was good. I took that down in 3 bites. It was cold. It was refreshing. It was a 5 out of 5. It was really, really good. And so from there, I kind of stayed there. We got a decent spot. And we were able to watch the Boo-to-You parade from Liberty Square. And then from there, I thought it would be a good idea to check on the wait times for Haunted Mansion, because that is a long wait all night, but it was 20 minutes. It was posted 20 minutes. I don't even think it was 20 minutes. And it was great. We got to spend a few minutes. I was hoping, it's the one time you hope that the door gets shut on you when you're in the Haunted Mansion queue.
Mm-hmm.
And they shut it. And I was like, great. We had a few more minutes to listen to the woman on I forget her name. She does have a name.
Right.
But got to listen to her for a little bit. She was fun. And so from there, we got that done. So in a short time, we had, I think that probably brought us up to about the 9 o'clock hour. So at that point, we had all the foods we were going to try under our belt. We had a Boo-to-You parade and Haunted Mansion all knocked out. So from there, I was looking at, okay, fireworks are at 10. We have 45 minutes to play or something like that. That's the time to go trick-or-treating. People stand in line early, and the lines are really long for it. Mm-hmm. So at that point, for me, that's the time to go, whether you only get two trick-or-treat lines or you get 5, because there was nothing else to do at that time. So unless you want to go on a ride, and I don't want to go on too many rides when you're there. I want to do everything that has to do with the party. So it was time to go trick-or-treating, and we did well. I ended up with almost a full bag, a little over 3/4. I came up with. No, I think it was full. They threw so much in, it started to overflow and fall into my backpack. So that was good. And we saw the fireworks. We backed down. We got a good spot for the parade. And we saw the parade on Main Street. And then we moved right up and we saw the Sanderson Sisters Hocus Pocus show. So, I'm sorry, and I skipped. We met Bruno and Maribel last night. Never met them before. I was, it's rare, but I was nervous to meet Maribel and Bruno because I've only seen the movie once. And I felt like I didn't have enough. I mean, I played the soundtrack ad nauseum when it was new, but I just didn't have much to interact with, to bring to the table. But they were great anyway. They're used to people not talking so much. So they were great. It was great to meet them. And I met Belle. My heart was beating out of my chest. It was like, it's Belle. Like I turned into a little kid again. And the funny thing is, I was asking chat. When I ask chat what they want me to say, that's when I have nothing. And I had nothing for Belle, like speechless for Belle. And finally, when she came up to me and it like all went away, like that all went away. I was just like, because she was so welcoming. And she started talking to me and she kind of broke the ice. And then we had such a great interaction together. And I had to do my Gaston impression for her, and she loved it. And I suggested a book. She put it on me. She's like, "What book do you think I should read next?" And I was like, "Oh, Star Wars." I didn't give her the title. I was like, "How about a book where there's a princess?" She goes, "Ooh, I like that." And I go, "But her father is on the dark side." Oh, she said. And the adventure takes place in the stars. She's like, "I've read about a lot of far off places, but not in the stars."
That's good.
So we had a great interaction. That was so much fun. She's the family favorite. We love Belle, and we got to meet her in her blue and white outfit as opposed to the typical gold or yellow outfit. So that was a lot of fun. Love meeting Belle. And I was going to make a dash over to Pooh to see them all in their costumes. But Tammy texted me, and I felt like she wanted me to go get more candy. I told her. So I went back over to PhilharMagic, and got some of that. If there was time, I would love to sit and watch a couple of those old cartoons. But being live, you would get copywritten big time for that. You might even get taken down. Yeah. So we can't even attempt it. So, but it would be fun to watch some of those older ones in the theater for sure. So I think that was everything. I think that's
and ended
inside the parks. What's that?
Ended with which is always good.
Love to end with the Hocus Pocus show. If you can stay the whole party, save that for last. You're wasting time doing something else. Don't watch the early show or the middle show unless that's something you prioritize and it's your favorite. You want to see it twice. But if it's not, it makes no sense to me to see that show until midnight. Because if you see it at another time, you're missing out on something else. Where that is the very last thing of the night, and you can get a great spot too because the hub is really spread out at that point.
Right.
And you can get a really good spot. So, yeah. That was that. And if we want to touch on the vlogs, this is new for us. So last week? I can't remember what we did last week because I'm already into next week. I'm already into editing for next week. And we still have, we have a vlog coming out on Friday. It is actually a vlog that Jacob and I videoed while the live stream was happening in Hollywood Studios. Oh, thank you, Pamela. She says you did great with Bruno. So we covered the lightsaber meetup, and Jacob got to learn, this is what you all don't know, Jacob got to learn Sabacc, which is a Star Wars card game with one of the cast members. So you'll see that in Friday night's vlog. So check that out. It will be a premiere. Going on back, the corn dog vlog. We did the corn dog vlog, and let me tell you, those corn dogs are way too expensive. And yes, boo, Starbucks closed at midnight. That's a 0 out of 5 Mickeys for that one. No excuse. 0. Do like you do all the time. At least be open 20 minutes after the park closes. I say that, but then that would have been, it's a party. You have to make exceptions. People have paid good money for this. And Starbucks needs to be open. So if the show ends, I didn't look at the time. Let's just say the show ended at 12:20-ish. Then Starbucks needs to be open till like 12:45.
And the stores closed right at midnight.
The stores were. This is a special event, and people have paid a lot of money for this. So at least keep the stores open till 1.
So if you've joined us tonight on any of the channels besides the DIZPod, the link is in the chat. I have it pinned to the top, and Neil has put it in the Living in Diz chat. We'd love for you to come and watch the show at the DIZPod channel. That's where it'll be more interactive. So for example, let's go back to our screen share here. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how excited are you for the Food and Wine Festival this year? Go ahead and put your answers in chat between 1 and 5, 5 being the highest. And we'll see what you guys rate your excitement. So let's do a little show and tell. I have a shirt that I've worn before on the show, but we're talking about food and wine, so I figured I would wear an Epcot shirt. There's a Halloween shirt that I saw today that I'm gonna have to peek at next or Saturday, this coming weekend when I'm there. So we'll see how that goes. There's a couple of shirts I've seen recently. And what about your shirt?
So my shirt, I'm gonna have to stand up for it.
I'm gonna have to put
is
it full screen.
Put me full screen on this one. So it's from Geeks. I think it's called geeksoutfit.com. And you can see all the tropicalness there, but look who's at the bottom. A nice big flowing picture of Chewbacca. And I love this shirt. This shirt is really, really nice. I think it's geeksoutfit.com. And they have a lot of affordable, they have great t-shirts too. Mm-hmm. So, non-sponsored, but you might want to check them out. And yeah, for sure. I really like this shirt. It just came in today too. So it came in just in time.
Nice. Yeah, so I is excited for food and wine this year. So they'll all be watching tomorrow while they're at work or school or home or wherever they are. And if you can't watch live, watch the replay.
Yes, we'll be there for you. And Keep It a Thrill says, OMG, Jessica needs that shirt. Yes, and Tammy loves Chewy. And yeah, Dr. Lola says, very nice. Welcome to the chat in the channel, Dr. Lola. And yeah, I like this shirt.
If you want to show your, I don't even remember what it was called. What do they call it?
Oh, yes. Disney, I think it's called Disney Lacers. They came out with another new collectible. I bought it on a whim. Tammy's like, why did you buy that? For $16.99. I don't know. I just wanted to see what I would get for the product. And it's a sneaker, and it has laces, and they're collectibles. It's a blind box. You don't know what you're going to get. And I still don't know what I got because I don't know who this is. So you all might have to help me out here. I don't know if you have to go full screen, but this is the one that I got. See, here's the sneaker. And then, here are the laces, real laces as well. So we're in 4K, so hopefully you all selected the 4K option. But who is this? I have no idea who this is. It's like zero.
Ooh.
I'll turn it around too. Do you know, Lawrence?
No.
I have no idea. I think he's on a horse right there. Let me see if I can get that to come in clear.
Hey.
Here we go. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, it looks Greek in the back to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Somebody in chat's gonna know.
40 points for anybody who gets that one.
Our chat is very smart. They're gonna know.
Oh yeah, our community is very, very smart.
Yeah.
Get me back in focus here.
So
Roderick says Hercules. So maybe just the design is different.
Yeah.
The colors.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Jen W says Hercules. Well, she says Hercules.
What did the box say? Courtney wants to know. The box is not with me right here. I meant to have it with me, but it's called Disney Lacers, and you just pick a box and see what you get.
And that was in Tomorrowland, right?
Yes, Mickey Star Traders. Yes, but
Okay.
someone else told me they found them somewhere else as well.
Got it.
So they are around Disney property.
Mickey
So
Star Traders. They don't sell stars there anymore, do they?
no, they just trade them.
Oh, okay. So I had been waiting for this package. I'm a member of D23 Gold, and so I've been waiting for this package to arrive, and it came in the other day. So I thought that I would share it with all of you. It was a much bigger box than I thought. Where am I? That's Corey.
Yeah,
Corey's back.
that's me. Neil wanted to see the sneaker again. There it is. It's got to be Hercules.
Shoes.
All right.
Shoes for a cat, he says.
Yes, or your bunny.
Yeah. All right. So let me see if I can switch my camera. Nope, I didn't mean to go away. Okay.
I'm so blurry.
Yeah, there you go. You should get it. So anyway, I'm a member of D23. I signed up again this year, so you do get this nice letter. Okay. And you get the card.
Look at that.
They always send you, I think these are quarterly. Is that right, Neil? The magazine, I think, is quarterly. I haven't opened this one yet, but it's all about Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then you get this box, Magic and Mystery, which is kind of cool. It's a big box.
That is a big box. Is it a solid box or is it flimsy?
No, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
It's pretty solid, yeah. So in it, let's see if I can do it that way. Right, so you got a couple items in there. This one is just playing cards. I haven't opened them, so I can't tell you what it's on them, but I'm sure it's Mickey because Mickey's on the top there.
So they're playing cards? Is that what it is?
Playing cards, yeah. And then I thought these were going to be dice, right? Playing cards, dice. They are pins.
Oh.
The lamp. And from Coco.
Oh, yeah, the guitar.
The guitar. Then you also have, let's look at this one. So this is a magical mystery character. So there are 4 that you could get. Genie, Mama Odie, the Sorcerer, and Maleficent. So I'm not going to open this yet. I'm going to let you all, from what we have on the back, decide which one I got. So put in chat who you think is in that box. And
It's gonna be I think that I think it's Genie. I was gonna say Mama Odie. It's gonna be one of those two, but I'm gonna go Genie.
I was thinking Genie. Court says she would love to see Genie. And then this one, this is Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey Mouse. And so everybody got one of those.
And is this is he the same size as what the other one is going to be, or are they smaller?
I don't know. I'll have to look at that one to see.
But I love that Mickey. So we joined late in the year, so we have to wait for our package to come.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a little while before you get yours. But yeah, pretty 3D.
Now Pamela wants to collect these Disney lacers. If you want to collect it for this, Pamela, buy a box, and I will. And if you don't get this, I will trade you for whatever you have.
Oh, there you go. So we have Maleficent, Disney Dina says Mama Odie. We have another Maleficent. Court would love to see Genie. Neil got Genie. All right, let's see who we got.
All right. He's opening it.
I couldn't remember if I had a drum roll. I thought I did.
I was going to say, drum roll, please. All right, here it comes. It's Maleficent.
It's Maleficent.
Yes, that's great.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool. And, think about that. Fantasmic, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's her. And
Right.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait for mine to come now.
Yeah. Yeah. And see what you get. Now the last one, the last gift that's still over there on the shelf, the larger.
That was a great one.
That was a great one. But this is cool too. Very, very different. Lots of different things there. So
Is there a character that you would have preferred instead of the 4? Like, what was the one you would have been most excited about?
I would say Genie or Maleficent. But you
Okay.
know, this is the year of villains announcements. So
Yeah.
I got to go with a villain.
Yeah.
Got to go with a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villain.
Like I said last night, I don't know if you Earl says I have his shirt on. I do not. I bought this shirt. This is not your shirt. Oh, you mean we have the same shirt? I got you.
Earl will hunt you down.
So last night in chat, I was saying when you were watching the first parade, what if when Villains Land opens, like they change the route of the parade and it goes through Villains Land?
I saw that you said that. I mean, because it's the Booty You parade, that would be pretty cool.
Right. For that one, not
It's
like
almost like you have to, right? It's almost like you have to.
yeah. But I mean, of course, we don't know what the route is going to be. But you figure if it's coming from, you know, Frontierland, maybe over by Villains Land, there is some place for them to come in that way, past Haunted Mansion, and come out. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, no, that was a great parade last night. Great show, and maybe we see another one. Maybe.
I can make an announcement.
Okay.
We are doing a second Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and that will go off on October 3rd. It's a Thursday night, a Thursdays.
Very nice.
So
October
we will
3rd.
be at October 3rd. Be there or be square. Watch us. We'll have to decide if I want to do anything differently or do it all just the same.
Corey likes to
Well,
get on my birthday. Last year on my birthday, you were at the Give Kids the World event. And
is October 3rd your birthday?
Mhm.
Ah,
I won't be in
there you
town.
go. It's become tradition.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, very excited for Food and Wine tomorrow. Nice early stream tomorrow. We'll have the vertical going, even though I will be at work. And then next week, do we have a confirmed guest?
He is not. I'll check again. He didn't
Okay.
get back to me
Well, either way,
the last time I checked.
we're going to have the wrap up of Food and Wine and talk about everything that Corey liked, disliked. We'll talk some Disney news next week. Following week, we're going to be talking DVC. And then we are still lining up more and more guests for the end of the year. Other podcast hosts. I have someone that I confirmed today is going to come on in a couple of weeks and talk about traveling to Disney with a small child and what age is too young, or is there an age that is too young? So we're going to talk about all of that coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we still got some great guests and great content coming up for all of you. And if there's something that you want us to cover, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Email us at askdizpod@gmail.com. Let us know of a topic that you'd like us to cover on the show, and we will certainly try to get it in there.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you all for being here, no matter what platform you're watching on. We appreciate it. We hope that you hit the like button if you enjoyed all the content, all the information tonight about food and wine. And be sure to subscribe to the newest channel, the DIZPod, on YouTube, because that's where we're going to be the most interactive going forward. We'll have more polls and maps and stuff like that, like we did tonight, just to make it a little bit more fun and interactive for all of you. The show is for you. That's why we decided to do it live, and it has certainly taken on a life of its own. I'm sure Corey would agree.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, we appreciate you being here, and we will see you Monday? Nope.
Oh, for the DIZPod? Not Monday.
Not Monday.
We have to hash this out.
We'll see.
We'll see. It's a weird week. It's a weird week.
Yeah. PDC, who I have met, October 3rd is his birthday. How about that?
Oh, how about that?
Birthday.
Great things have happened on October 3rd.
That's right. So we'll figure it out. We'll be live one of those nights next week. We'll schedule it. Make sure when you see. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to bring this up one more time because I did want to show them all this. I forgot really quickly. So that you do not forget, so that you make sure that you get a notification for when we go live. There you go. So when you bring it, you can type in Living in Diz, you can type in, or just on your homepage like you see it here. So I'm subscribed. My notification bell is on, right? That doesn't guarantee that I'm going to get the notification for this stream coming up. So when you see it, you click this notify me right here. That's going to guarantee that you get the notification for that particular stream. And Corey always does a great job of scheduling his streams beforehand. So you can always go in, hit the notify me, and while you're there, go ahead and click the like button ahead of time. Right? Just gets the stream out to a great start. So yeah, if you can do that, that will definitely help the content creators out. So we definitely appreciate that.
Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate that. And he's right. So just try to make that part of your routine during the week. I always pre-schedule everything, no later than Saturday morning. Yeah. The next week will be up. By the time we're live on Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, you can look on the website, on YouTube, that our weekly streams are set for the next week. The next two are up there. So if you could get into the and the vlogs might be up there too. So just go to Living in Diz, click notify me, get into the routine of that, checking and doing that, and we can help this community grow a lot faster that way, I think, because we just need the stage. We just need YouTube to share it out more, and that's one way that I think they will share it out more. We can only play to the audience that YouTube gives us.
Yeah, exactly right. And we'll be live tomorrow, or Corey will be live tomorrow for Food and Wine. Friday, you'll have a vlog coming out.
Premiere vlog, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be the lightsaber meetup, and watch Jacob learn Sabak and see if you can stay, if you can keep up and learn a little something there too.
Saturday, Corey will be live. I may start before you get there, and we'll be live at Epcot for Food and Wine. I know Finley wants to do the scavenger hunt, and she actually came in and she's like, Daddy, are we going to live stream the scavenger hunt? So I guess we're going to live stream the scavenger hunt.
Okay.
So we'll probably do that before you get there. And then Sunday, you might get a bonus stream from Magic Kingdom from us. So.
Yay. Sounds good. Sounds great.
It's going to be a full week. So thank you to everybody who joined us live or watching the replay. For now, we're just a couple bros talking Disney.
Good night, everyone.